Hey everybody, how are you? Happy Thursday. I'm in my boys' playroom. I hope you can see me okay. I kind of feel like the lighting is a little bit off. It's kind of a lazy day for us here in our home. It's spring break and we've just kind of been going. And so I asked my boys, do you guys want to go anywhere today? And they're like, no, we just want to like sit and chill. So that's kind of what we've been doing for the gist of the morning. And I wanted to take some time, and hopefully you've had a chance to somewhat browse the shopping list, the meal plan, and that type of thing. And everything that I'm going to share with you is going to make sense. If not, that's fine. Once you're done watching this video, make sure that you go back and watch the other video that I shared yesterday, and make sure that you look over the shopping list and meal plan. It is extremely important because that's the only way that you're really going to make this all a reality for your next 2 weeks, next 14 days. So have you ever tried a diet, a detox, or anything like that and completely did not like it, or you didn't keep up with it? I know I personally have, and I have taken a lot of time to create this meal plan in such a way that it is appealing to your palate, it is appealing to your tummy, and it is created in a way. My goal of creating it the way I did is so that you can complete it. And then of course for you at the end of the 14 days, be able to decide if this is something that you're going to keep up with doing, or how you want to proceed past the 14 days. But the goal of it is to really be able to identify foods that agree with your body, and then foods that don't agree with your body. Finding out like, oh my goodness, I've always kind of had an ongoing headache and now it's not here, or I've never had the amount of focus that I have now, or some things like that. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for us to be able to share victories that we are experiencing. It's called non-scale victories. But for the detox itself, let me go through that a little bit. And just in case you guys don't know what I specifically do, I help women gain freedom in life through health and fitness. And these are many of the ways that I do it, the groups that I host, the detoxes that I host, and then of course I do have another group offline on an actual app that nobody knows exists unless they are part of it. And my goodness, it has just been one of the most fulfilling ways to live and do a job, is being able to help others the way that I do. So for the detox, I first would recommend that you print it out. You can print out the shopping list, or you can just kind of browse through the shopping list. You could print it and then check off or circle what is it that you will need. It's completely up to you. I have a certain way of already, like a system already for my grocery store visit, and so I didn't want to mess with that too much. But yes, definitely printing out your meal plan. Now, do you have to follow this meal plan to a T every single day? No, you do not. These are all, everything I have here is meant for you. It's to guide you. Everything is meant for a tool, or to be a tool. For me personally, my breakfast is always going to start with Shakeology. That's what I drink every single day. It is filled with over 70 superfoods. They come from their place of origin. Our world is lacking in nutrients, and this helps to fill our bodies with the right nutrients. I was actually just looking up one of the ingredients. It's called ashwagandha. I was looking up the benefits of that and what it is and all of that fun stuff. And it alone detoxifies your body, and it helps with mood and focus and those types of things. So that one ingredient. Then there's another one called camu, and it has a higher vitamin C percentage than oranges. And, whenever we're feeling sick or ill or anything like that, that's what we go to. Anyways, those are just two of the abundant ingredients that are in there. Plus, my OBGYN cleared this particular shake to be my prenatal vitamin. So I don't take prenatal vitamins. I drink this shake. And it's absolutely amazing because it doesn't make me any more nauseous. In fact, it actually gives me usually windows to be able to still meal prep. It helps with my mood. It does help with me curbing and making better choices with cravings and that type of thing. So I'm going to be starting my day every single day with my Shakeology. Now, on the actual menu, it says Shakeology or a specific smoothie. Doing a smoothie usually helps for you to get so many more nutrients into your body than you would have normally not put into your body. Like, you're not going to eat a large salad, you know, a banana, an apple, and some fruit. You're not going to eat all of that first thing in the morning, but if you mix it up into a shake and turn it into a smoothie, then you would. So that's the reason why I am having you do a smoothie every single morning. Again, the smoothie that you choose to have is completely up to you. I give a couple of different choices. I also do share all of like the recipes that I have links to below at the bottom of the recipe page. I choose to do it a double-sided. That way I can just hang it onto my fridge and I can know. The thing I love about having a menu is just being able to prepare for it and say, okay, it's just like, it's, you know, you don't have to think about it. For your morning snack, it's something that has like oats or something like that, or chia seeds, something that's, it has proteins, but it's not like egg or something like that. And the reason for that, again, is to keep you sustained and satiated. Satiation is something that is extremely important, and it is the concept of your body feeling content, like it is not lacking in anything. And that's what we're going to be finding that is going to happen with this particular detox. So for instance, on your snacks, I have some ideas of some like breakfast bars or those types of things that you can make. I'm a fan of simple. I'm a fan of minimal ingredients. I'm a fan of quick, you know, and so that's the heart and soul of everything that I have done here, because I don't want to give you any more work than you already are going to be signing up for. So again, do you have to have specifically the hidden green smoothie on Monday, followed by peanut butter and chia seed bar as a snack? No, you do not. You choose to have your menu as however you would like. It is neat, however, not to have to think about it. And so if you're that type of person, this is perfect for you. And these are really, really good recipes. Many of the people that have tried it, the ladies that I have done this with, this is not our first time doing this. They love the recipes and are very, very pleasantly surprised with how they feel during the time. So give it a try, but no, you do not have to follow exactly what it says. For lunch, you're always going to have a salad. How you choose, that's why I say garden salad of choice. It's however you want. You like spring mix, do spring mix. You like exclusively spinach, do spinach, whatever it is. You like romaine lettuce. For me, I'm not going to do spring mix just because I had started to do spring mix while I was beginning my all-day nausea, and it really was making me sick. So I'm going to do romaine lettuce just because it's not something my palate's really used to. Dressings I would definitely encourage you to stay away from dressings if you can help it. If it is your end all, like you need to have a dressing, choose a better one that has as minimal ingredients as possible. Again, we're trying to detox our body, and so there are going to have to be some sacrifices that you choose to make. This might be one of them. But again, if you need to have your dressing for your salad in order to kind of push forward, I would say try maybe a vinaigrette or something like that. I would not encourage anything creamy like a ranch or anything like that because it does have egg and dairy in it. But for me personally, an avocado, like a half of an avocado, some balsamic vinegar, and or some lemon and like some seeds topped on it, it works amazing. And remember, I'm nauseous. It seems like it is subsiding and giving me a little bit more of a break, but this is not something my body wants to do right now. And that's all the reason why I'm going to do it. So I'm with you in this. And then for an afternoon snack, you can do like celery and peanut butter and an apple. So that's why it says choice of veggie with a nut butter or hummus. So you could do cucumbers with hummus. It's completely up to you. And then have a fruit. So you'd have a fruit and a vegetable in the afternoon. And then dinner, again, you do not have to have veggie kebabs on Monday if you do not want to have veggie kebabs. You always want to have it with a side salad or salad. And then the most exciting part of the whole day, I feel, well, besides breakfast, because I absolutely love my shake, is dessert. The pan-fried bananas, it says some coconut oil, minimal. You could do avocado oil, coconut oil, something like that, but that's just obviously so the banana doesn't stick to the pan. But it is so, it's so tasteful. You could even do where you blend a frozen banana with a little bit of almond milk or water and kind of make it like a sorbet and put the cooked pan-fried banana over the frozen bananas, so kind of like a vanilla ice cream type of thing. How many diets have you ever been on that you get to enjoy dessert at the end of the day? So I just kind of wanted to go through kind of an example of the specific day. In comments below, I will be sharing some of the different recipes that I've been trying throughout this week that I didn't get to include on here, but I'll share like what I did, if I used a cucumber or a tomato and how I prepared it. So you get creative. And the reason that I give you so much freedom is because ultimately after these 14 days, it's really up to you how you want to live. I can't go into your home and make you eat certain foods. It's up to you. And so if I, held it so strict, I find like sometimes it's a little bit binding. And then naturally when we're told not to do something, you kind of want to fight back on that. So you really have full freedom in this. The heart and soul is to get as many fruits and vegetables. Healthy grains is going to come next week, and you will never be so excited to have, brown rice or basmati rice as you will next week after not having any of it for this week. So that's the menu, or, the menu specifically, and kind of digging into that. But yeah, make sure you look over each specific item. I have it like, hyperlinked, so if you're looking at it from a computer and you click on it, then you're able to go to that specific recipe. They're not all my own. And if there's anything that you already have, so we're going to go into the shopping list now. If there's anything that you already have in your home, don't buy it again unless of course you're running low and you need to replenish that. So when I made my list, I sat down yesterday and I looked through Detox week 1, and then I said, oh, I have balsamic vinegar. Oh, I have this. Oh, I have that. So I didn't have to buy certain things, or like for instance oats, because it's going to be called for. Now if you are a gluten-free person, then of course you need to go gluten-free oats or gluten-free, I do steel cut oats, so you'd want to do steel cut oats for that. If there's oats, which I don't think I did oats on this one because I was trying to go gluten-free. But if there are anything that calls for any oats, or like in my case, I'm still going to be making bars for my family, then of course, I had to pick that up. So I just got a piece of paper. Again, you can print the shopping list that I did provide here, but it's as if you have nothing in your home. But many of us have a lot of these ingredients already. But so for me personally, again, you can get a piece of blank paper and transfer it over what is it that you need for the store, or you can use the printed shopping list and then circle what is it that you need and then maybe cross it off. One of the questions that was asked, and I want to make sure I touch on it, is this for one person or is this for 2 people? Well, like your shakes, they're probably going to be for 1 person. For the most part, the shopping list is for maybe 1 to 2 people, and it all depends on like your appetite, because for someone like myself, I'm kind of hungry all day long, and I do find that staying ahead of my hunger and my nausea happens when, I'm eating little by little. So I might not make a large salad. So it really all depends on kind of your appetite. It could be for 1, possibly 2 people, but you might find yourself running low if you are trying to do this with 2 people at the end of the week. And you just make that do, and then you can go forward for the next one. But the shopping list and the meal plan that I have created is specifically for 1 person eating generously, because the last thing I want you to do is feel hungry and then give into something, when you're out and about or something like that. So I made my list, and I did it based off of, I looked through every single recipe that I knew I was going to be trying for this upcoming week. And I also pulled up my ad of the store that I was going to go to. So I'm going to go to Sprouts, which they're having some really awesome sales because it's Easter weekend. And I think any store that you go to, you're going to have some really good sales this weekend. But make sure you pull up that ad. The reason I love Sprouts, if you have a Sprouts near you, is because you can go online, and even if it's not on their ad, if you search up whatever it is that you're looking for, they'll tell you the price. So you can forecast what you're going to be spending before you even get to the store. So what I do is, like, for instance, there are raw almonds. Some of the recipes are going to call for whole almonds. Like, there is this breakfast bliss bar. Yeah, breakfast bliss bar that has like dried blueberries or whatever. Blueberries, I think, are like $10 to $12.99 a pound. I'm not getting blueberries. That's up to you if you want to get them. So again, you know, take away whatever it is that you need to take away if needed. But maybe I'm going to get cranberries instead of blueberries. I might not even do berries because my kids, if I want them to eat them, they don't really care for like dried fruit in their bars. So anyways, so I have like my almonds, I have my oats. I usually make applesauce, but I have to be realistic. This is all going to be a lot of new for me right now, being pregnant. So I'm just going to buy a jar of applesauce. Well, this wasn't something that was in the ad, but I was able to go on sprouts.com, search up applesauce, and find the price of it already beforehand. So 24 ounces for $2.49. And I am getting eggs for my boys. I'm not going to be having eggs. And so like apples, getting apples, they have them for like 70 cents a pound. Some of the recipes call for mushrooms, so I'm going to get some mushrooms. I was able to look that up online to see they're $2.99 a pound. So if you get them, you know, if you get just 10 mushrooms, they're very lightweight. So you could spend like $1 for those 10 mushrooms. Tomato, on Saturday, it calls for a barley soup. So that's up to you if you want to do soup on Saturday of next week. But so yeah, I put the barley down. So yeah, I kind of, my fruit choices that I'm getting fruit choices that are on sale. I'm getting vegetable choices that are on sale. I don't think on here, I think what I was going to do was for yams, instead of doing pan fried honey bananas, I was going to try to do pan fried honey sweet potatoes. So the yams were going to be on sale for 68 cents a pound. So I'm going to try those as well. Yeah, and so then I also include some of my kids' snacks because they're going to be going back to school next week. They go twice a week, and we do some packaged items for school days. But yeah, other than that, like, that's kind of the gist of, you know, everything here. So what I do is I have the items, the amounts, either by unit or each one, or by pound. So if it's apples, if I put, like for almonds, it's per pound. So if I put 2, that means 2 pounds, and then so on and so forth. And then I have my proposed spending amount, and then I bring my amount down here. So I have, essentially, I'm going to be spending a proposed amount of $75 when I go to the store. I'm probably going to go on Friday, tomorrow night, so that I just have it all so I have the weekend to prepare for the new week. I also am going to be braving Costco. There's some fruit, vegan, some soft serves that we're going to be having. Getting a bag of frozen fruit is going to be your best friend, because then you don't have to remember to go freeze fruit. So yeah, so Costco, I'm going to be getting some frozen fruit. I'm going to get peanut butter powder, bananas, romaine lettuce, some more almond milk, getting some cereal for my boys. I'm out of apple cider vinegar, so I'm going to be picking that up. And then there are some ramen noodles that my boys love, and then of course that I'll be enjoying for the following week. So at Costco, I have a proposed amount of $65. My grocery budget is $200 for 2 weeks. So 75 and 65 has me at $140. Yeah, $140. So for next week, I have $60 to spend. So that was the other question. Is, you know, what's the cost factor on something like this? Well, regardless of what happens, $200 is my grocery budget every 2 weeks in my home, with this detox or without this detox. So yes, I'm going to be making my children, so I'm going to still be serving them many of the things that I'm eating here, but I might add a side of basmati rice for them that I already have. That's why I don't have it on the list, because I just bought some. So how you meal plan for the rest of your family, or how they're going to be on board with this specific detox, you know, that's up to your individual family. I have younger kids, and I can definitely be the influence that I want for them to be, and they see the fruit of eating better. It doesn't mean they always like it, But so yeah, so my grocery budget does include considering my family in here with everything. So it can also be done on a very fixed income or fixed budget, just to kind of encourage you with that. If you are one person, I would probably say to cut that shopping list maybe in half, or if you don't have a high appetite, I would also encourage for you to cut that shopping list in half. I usually don't have a problem with food, having too much food. I have a problem with food running out. So let's see. Okay, so I encourage you to check your local ads, look at each item on your menu, make sure that you check your home before you go make your list and before you go to the store, and get to the store this weekend. I know that it is a holiday weekend and you know, everybody's going to have plans and it's going to be busy. I also know that you're not going to feel great next week. And that's why I chose to do the detox at this time, because of some choices that we might make over the weekend. Remember, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. As you know, I'm now 15 weeks pregnant. The last thing on my list of desires is to meal prep and do those types of things. But I will tell you that it has helped to save me myself and make sure that I can quickly grab something when I'm feeling so sick, and then also help to provide for my family, and still in a very, you know, nutritious way. You probably want to anticipate, is this a type of detox where you're sitting on the toilet all day long? No, it's not, because you're not doing anything like juicing. You definitely, probably by day 2, you will be going more regularly, and the consistency, I know this is kind of gross, but it should not be loose. It should be where it's just easier to come out. We'll just leave that there. You can paint your picture. Make sure, if you can, when you are looking over the recipes here, if you can and you have the ingredients, or if you get to the store, you know, sooner than later, try some of the recipes and make sure that you like them. You know, maybe do kind of a mock meal prep over the weekend with just select things, not everything, but just a little bit. And then also, as we are going into the weekend, be conscientious, be aware that you are starting this detox on Monday, and don't eat everything, because you're going to not be able to eat everything, because you're going to pay for it on Monday and Tuesday. Your stomach's going to be in knots. So hopefully that helped answer the question. Oh, there was a question that was asked was also, can I not do the almond milk, or can I not do kind of like dairy-free alternatives? And yes, you can not do that. You can choose to, in your smoothies, instead of using almond milk, you can just do water. I do that all the time, because trying to make smoothies for my whole family with almond milk, it will definitely, it will be a factor, it will hit us, you know, on the financial side. So when I'm doing sorbets and stuff like that, where I want it to be a little bit sweeter, then I use the almond milk for stuff like that, because it's pretty minimal, and it spreads a long way. We're not eating large servings. It's just more for a treat. Take some time. Make sure, like I said, obviously watch this whole video, review your meal plan, your shopping list, get prepared, and then in comments below, introduce yourself. Share with us, why is it that you chose to join this group? What is it that you're hoping to achieve from this? And that way we know how we can be of good support to you. And you know, for those of us facilitating it, we can also pray over your specific detox. I am so excited, and I'm absolutely honored to be able to do this journey with you. And thank you so much that I know I have so many people that are linking arms with me. You know, there's something to be said about your success when when you're working together versus if you're working by one. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any further questions, ask them in comments below or throughout this group. And again, introduce yourself and share why you chose to join this group. And thank you so much.